folks, it's Amy from Colorado Mountain Living, and we are getting prepared to work on our deck, getting our deck project done coming up soon. So one of the things we had to do to get prepared for this is to dig some posts, some pretty significant holes. And it's the first time that Bryan's getting to try out his brand new last year post hole digger. So we want to tell you guys a little bit about this post hole digger that Bryan got and how it's working out for him. But I also want to show you a little bit of work that we got caught up on last weekend. Finally finished up the majority of the siding, at least all the boards that we had available. We did have to put in another little order for a little section on the front corner of the house, but we're pretty much wrapped up on the main siding job. And then we've got a lot of materials coming for the deck. So that's what we're gearing up for this week, guys. And we want to tell you all about it. Really making some headway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it goes up really fast when you put it on plywood.
Yeah, 32 square feet.
Yep. So we'll just stain it after we buy some more stain. We ran out. But you got your transition piece next, and then it's time for the cedar shakes. We are pushing along on our weekend, wrapping up the siding on the front of the house here. We're just using up the very last boards that we have. We still got a little bit more to order on that corner, the inner corner, but Bryan's finishing up the board and batten here right by the front door. But we actually have a big project looming today, getting the footers ready for the deck. So we're going to be pouring those. I'm going to show you guys what goes into that. But I just want to show you, keep you updated on the rest of our siding progress that we got finished this weekend and just the overall look of how the house is coming along. But I'm going to show you those footings and what we're going to be doing to get those prepped and ready so we can get our deck on this coming weekend. How many feet are you measuring? 12 feet out.
Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to dig by hand. These two. That one's awfully close to the power. We could do that one. We could call and get them to mark the gas line. Electric, that and that stick there.
Right.
Awfully close.
Well, the gas is right next to it, like 12 inches away.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Well, I know when I was digging for the up here for it. I know when I was digging the trench for the water, I uncovered the gas. It should be plenty clear here.
Mm-hmm. How deep are you going?
3 feet.
Oh.
30 inches.
Yeah.
30 inches.
So, got our 3 spots marked.
Yep.
And now we have to figure out how to use the post hole digger.
Yep. It's been on a pallet for a year.
Yeah. Gotta hook it up to the tractor. Special deal. When we got the plow, we got the post hole digger. It was money saving special.
Yep.
Now we finally get to use it. Here it is, lying in its crate still.
Yeah. You want to dig some holes?
Yeah. What an auger. Thing's huge.
Removable in case you had to replace the blades on it.
Hmm. Nice.
Pretty good digger on the bottom there.
Hmm.
Get you started. So get some wire cutters and
So what's all these? These are just components that attach to the tractor?
yeah, so this is the drive shaft that attaches to the PTO. And then just some support arms that supports the drill bit itself.
Hmm.
And then the gearbox.
Hmm. Oh, it's a holder.
Like it's attached to the 3-point hitch.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. That annoying moment when you realize your cotter pins that come with your tractor don't match up to the attachments that you purchase after.
Always something to fix. The pin will slide through the hole
Oh, it doesn't even go through.
because those burrs right there,
Oh.
like drippings from welding,
Oh.
they didn't clean them off,
Oh.
and I mean it's a tight fit, so just grind them off.
Grind that off, and then we got to find some pins that'll fit through those little tiny holes on the ends.
The tractor, I have extra of these pins,
Yeah.
which is an appropriate size.
Not that size though. Ugh.
All right, so right here I'm greasing up the PTO shaft from the tractor, and then the other side of the flex shaft there, and then I'm trying to install it. However, this protective flange that is around the PTO is in the way, because I need to be able to drop a pin with a nut on the end to hold it in place,
Yeah.
and there's no way to get a wrench in there. So you can see the flange there and how tight it is around the
No room.
no room.
No room.
You have to be able to slide a pin into that groove right there. And there's no way, with all that metal on there, that I'm going to be able to put a nut on a pin. So I'm going to take the shroud off. think it's going to work pretty good. Got to loosen up the rocks and get them out. The area we're digging the holes for the footings for the deck. Probably some rocks, but most of that soil has been disturbed already and just moved. So I think it'll be pretty good digging. We got a crowbar to get rocks out.
So everybody wants to hear about your post hole digger.
Oh, well.
Let's go over here and talk about it.
Yeah.
Look what's on the back of this tractor, a bright orange yellow device.
Nice contrast with the actual tractor.
Yeah.
Got it from pallets.com.
Pallets.com.
Heavy duty version.
Heavy duty. Looks pretty mega.
Of course, oh, I forgot to get the... Of course, the pins for here require, it looks like a 5/16 pin. And the spares on here are probably 3/8 because they don't fit in there. So, did a little test shot the other day. Seemed to be working. But obviously it doesn't dig the rocks out. It loosens them up a bit, so then you gotta stop, get out, dig the rocks out by hand and continue digging. But it certainly loosens up the soil enough to make it easier.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think it'll be good. We'll see how it goes in just a minute. Gonna dig the actual hole.
Let's dig it.
Do it.
Dig some dirt. And you can see we got some markings, we got some flags, we got some spray paint going on. Both the gas company and the electrical company came out today to mark our lines. Bryan's got the rebar marked where he wants to put the posts. Looks like he's going to be able to go right in between. The closest one is this middle one right here. He thinks he wants to hand dig instead of using the post hole digger because it is so close to the electrical line. So he might go a little bit down, maybe a foot or so, and then try to dig around by hand the rest of the way so he doesn't get in the way of the electrical line. And then we're in the clear over here for this third rebar post hole, and they even marked, the gas company marked down the hill a little bit because we are going to be excavating down here, leveling out for our the retaining wall. So I'm going to tape a marker 30 inches. do you
how
know?
deep we are.
Okay.
The frost line's 30 inches.
Uh-huh.
So we'll at least get that deep.
Mm-hmm.
But until we get the retaining wall put in and backfilled,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that slopes down quite a bit, so 30 inches from over there as well. It's two different angles.
Yeah.
What?
It pulled all the rocks out?
Well, there weren't a lot of rocks, and they didn't pull the big ones out. There's a couple of big ones.
Pretty wide hole, man.
I know.
Freaking A, it's a lot of
Because it
cement.
was bouncing around so much.
Yeah. It's like 5 bags of cement.
Well, we'd use a tube.
Oh, the tube.
We're
Okay.
not filling the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They're in there.
That's right. I saw them. I forgot. Must be getting close to China down there.
Just want to make sure we're down to undisturbed dirt.
Oh, yeah. Not pouring on top of loose dirt.
And I'll grab a bunch of gravel from the front.
Okay. So we're getting started here on footing number 2, and curious what your opinion is of the post hole digger.
So I think it worked well. I think I need to practice more. And this one, I think the drill is not going in perpendicular to the ground. I think it's boring on an angle. So I don't know if that's a function of me needing to maybe back up just a hair once it starts going to straighten it out, or if there's something I need to tighten up on the 3-point hitch to do that. But it definitely started drilling on an angle there.
Mm-hmm. Well, the first one looked like it was at an angle too, according to the camera. It didn't really seem like that in person.
Right.
But
now the plastic sleeves on the drive shaft, there's 2 of them, and they're really not long enough, because if I lift it up completely, then the sleeves come apart.
Mm-hmm.
And then it doesn't go back down properly, so then I have to get off and wiggle it around.
Well, this is how we got our footings prepared. In the next video, we'll show you the pouring of the footings, the leveling of the footings, all the preparation that goes into getting just the post footings ready for cement pour. And the materials that we got for our deck have arrived, so we'll give you guys the biggest update on the next video.
Yeah, it'll be really exciting.
All right, big weekend ahead. See you guys.
Bye-bye. There you go, 30 inches.